At approximately 4 miles long and about a mile wide, Dumont might not be the biggest area compared to places like Glamis or St. Anthony, but it has some incredibly steep Razorback dunes. You'll usually only find experienced duners ballsy enough to crest over the really tall ones, such as Comp Hill, measuring in at over 400 feet high. It towers over the rest of the dunes. Want to feel small? Go sit at the top of Comp and take in the view. Most people race up it, but not many are brave enough to ride its entire ridge. Let me introduce you to my buddy Billy. He goes by the nickname Razorback King, and for good reason. He drives a very nimble 2-seat buggy, and he loves the steep ridges of Dumont. He was out at Dumont the same weekend as Anna and I, and just so happened to cruise from his camp over to where we were on Sunset Hill. I spotted him with my drone, and of course he took the hardest line getting over there. Watch right here as he cruises along the very top of the face hill. Once we saw each other and said what's up, he talked about driving up the ridge of Comp. Some people call it the Dragon's Back, but either way, it's extremely steep and one of the sharpest Razorbacks out there. Well, I had the drone out and I was like, hell yeah, go for it, so I could record it. So here it is. On the way back to camp that night, we spotted some duners in a bad position, upside down.
Everybody okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Need help?
Probably, yeah.
We got
Alright,
you.
we'll go get it. I'm just kidding.
Luckily, everyone was okay, but clearly they did not possess the dune traversing skills Billy had. When they were attempting to go over the finger dune, their Razor got spun around and somehow they landed up on the roof.
That was some slow motion shit right there.
So I gave them a hand getting it flipped back over. One thing you always want to remember when flipping a vehicle back on its wheels, especially on a hill, is to put it back in park and set the brake. They almost skipped this important step.
Wait. Is it in park right now?
That fucker's gonna
No. 3, 2, 1.
Get out of the way!
Don't go too hard.
Don't go too hard yet.
Let's
Yeah,
go one side at a time.
I'll tell you what, I'm pretty
Wait.
fucking tired,
Let's
man.
think about this. You don't want to. We're on a pretty steep hill here. We need to go up, but don't just throw it.
Yeah, don't let
Get
it go.
halfway at that teeter point, kind of
Hold on.
and hold it or let it go down slowly.
Alright, 1,
2. Nice and slow.
right there.
Yep, start holding.
Hold it. I'm on it.
Slow, boys. Nice, excellent.
I was coming up, the front end came up, and then it rolled.
You know, I can't even be mad because I almost did that on this hill earlier.
Where were you coming from?
This way.
Oh, that way.
That transition is terrible.
We were going slow. Oh my god. Happened in slow motion. The only problem is the fucking gas pouring on us.
Yeah, that's not good.
That was a problem.
This gas can?
Yeah, that gas can.
So that's why I
officially
started
know
running
the
over
music
'cause I'm like,
stopped.
shit, they just had to give me a gas can because I ran out of gas on my dirt bike.
All right, we're gonna get back to camp. Glad you guys are good.
You guys made it happen.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, no
Yeah, no
problem.
problem.
We got it flipped back over without any issues, but I noticed there was quite a bit of fuel that had leaked out. After letting it sit for a bit, they started it up and everything seemed okay. That was until we got back to camp and saw a huge cloud of black smoke.
So we just saw a bunch of smoke. I think the thing just caught fire. Yep, it's on fire.
We jammed back over there to hopefully get it put out with my fire extinguisher.
You got a fire extinguisher, but that's not gonna do anything at this point.
I feel bad. I smelled a lot of fuel. I feel like I should have turned Oh, God. Stay over here.
Alright, it's a camp.
You fucking jackasses. That's awesome.
It's not the Can-Am on fire. That's a good thing. That really sucks.
After all that, it turned out to be a nearby camp just burning something nasty in their fire pit. At least it wasn't these guys' ride going up in flames.